All right. Testing. Is this working? I think it is. Okay. Welcome to my first YouTube video. I am so excited to be doing this. This is something I've been wanting to do forever. But, I just never got to it because I was really shy, I guess. But here we are. And I decided to make today's video because I wanted to use the following products I'm going to be using today on camera because I have never used them, and I actually got sent them by the brand themselves, so it's actually really exciting. And the following products I'm going to be using today, by the way, if I'm continuously looking down at this angle, it's because I got my little laptop monitor right here, so just to make sure I'm in focus or whatever. But yeah, so the products I'm going to be using today are by McGrath. As you can see by the label, if I do this correctly, oh wait, no, there we go. Yep, I'm going to be using the new collection from McGrath, and it is the Rose Decadence collection. They sent me the palette, they sent me 5 of the lipsticks, and they sent me their brand new, the Dark Star mascara, which I didn't expect to get, but I'm really happy that I did. Now, as you guys can see, the packaging on everything is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Obviously, we're going with the rose packaging. And of course, Pat's classic shine, gold type of lettering. You guys already know Pat's packaging, obviously with the gold lettering. And also, I'm going to be adding to this look, I bought these recently actually at Sephora, and they come in a mini trio, and these are her mini Opulust glosses, and I got them in the shade Lavendering, which this shade is so ethereal in person. It's really hard to see it on camera. The camera never picks these things up, but it's a shifty between obviously purple, but green, pink, gold. There's a lot of things in here, and this one little gloss. And then we got the shades Dreamscape, which is another dual multi-chrome, and it is a gold, but it's a more pure gold rather than yellow gold or bronze gold. It's more a pure gold. It has a orangey with a little bit of green in there. It's very hard to tell on camera, but in person they're gorgeous. You know, because my camera loves me, so I decided to not only lose memory, but also stop recording for no reason at all.
Fuck you!
But at least we got one other eye to record, so I can show you what I did here with this eye instead. Now, to go back to what we were talking about, the palettes. Now, I opened the palette. I got to peel off the beautiful mirror sticker before it stopped recording, so I can't do that now, sadly. But I can still show you the palette. Still gorgeous, still got that mirror, not as clean, but still there. Now, I went in with a few of these shades. As you can tell, I'll just do it again. So, to begin everything again. Now, I like to keep my cut creases, as you can tell, with a sharp line. So what I like to go in with is the e.l.f. eye tapes. Now, they come really long, and I don't need that much tape in my eye, let alone I need it to last long because I can't afford to keep rebuying them, even though they're $2 each, but still, I'm poor. Now, I had to cut them in half, because that's about all I need, really, to get my whole eye. So, and it lasts longer. So I'm going to go in with that. I'm going to put one on this eye. I'm going to go in with this. I'm going to go in with this eye. And I'm going to make sure I go in from where my lower lash line. I zoomed you in as close as I can, by the way, and it's still not close, so one day we'll fix that. So anyways, I'm going to go in from where the lower lash line goes up, and I'm going to follow that line. Just to ensure seamlessness. 10 points to you if you get the reference. So as you can tell, this is where it is. Alright. And for my primer for my eyeshadow, I'm using the KVD, previously known as Kat Von D, but the girl left, so bye. So, KVD Shake Primer. It is a like watery liquid on top and like a black oil on the bottom. Gotta shake it up, put one drop on your finger, and then going straight in the eye. Now, it is a really watery consistency, beware of that. So you don't want to go like crazy, like... It's gonna be so hard to film this side of my eye, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, got that shaken up. Alright, time to put it on. Alright. Some of it got there. Alrighty. So, apply it. They say to wait like a good minute when it starts drying before you put the eyeshadow on. Now it has a really thin watery consistency, as you probably can imagine. And it doesn't have that much coverage, so if you're looking for coverage in your eyeshadow primers, this one might not be for you. But if you really don't care, then this one's a really good one. I can use like one with coverage or not, but like it doesn't really matter because when I go in with the shadow, as you can see, you can't really see much through it, obviously, because the pigment is popping. Alright, so time to restart this. I'm gonna start off with the darkest shade. I'm gonna go in with the shadow right in the bottom right here. I'm gonna pack that on my lid. As you can guess from the name Rose Decadence, this palette is a very rose-toned palette, which is really cute for the fall, especially because you got that fall stuff coming. You want to look like a leaf. You want to go outside looking like a leaf. Yes, I do. And with these tones, you're going to look straight out of a tree. Alright, so I got that all over my lid. Now I'm going to blend it out using the only other matte shade right here, which is slightly lighter, but still keeping that rosy tone. And I like to pack it on toward the inside of the shade. Like, as you could tell, the shade is right here. I'm going on top of it to blend it out. That's to make sure both shades blend out really good with each other. I'm honestly paranoid now. I'm like really checking the monitor just to make sure I'm still recording. I'm gonna go in with this clean brush. No product on it, just to blend the edges. To make sure everything looks seamless. And just like Pat's usual mattes, the blend is really good. I know these palettes are like pretty pricey, but like I said, if you got the money, do it. See? So I got that blend going. So now, as I was saying before, when I look at you, when I look straight forward, you can kind of tell that a lot of the blend here gets tucked under my crease. So I'm going to go in and pat some of the darker shade a little bit above my lid. Just make sure that shade really comes through when I'm looking forward. I like to blend in circular motions mostly. Really ensures the blend is nice. So time to go on to the shimmers. Now, for shimmers, I like to use something that was essentially a glitter glue, but I like to use it for shimmers because it just makes sure the shimmers really pop on the eye. And that is the NYX glitter glue. I'm gonna go in, put some on the back of my hand. All right, I'm gonna go in with a flat, small concealer brush. Put some on the tip, make sure the tip is covered because that's where you're gonna draw the cut crease on. And make sure that part is covered in glue. And I'm gonna stay quiet during this part because this part is essential. I know a lot of people struggle with cut creases, and I was one of those people, but honestly, practice is really what you need. The glue goes above my lid. Like the cut part goes a little bit above the lid. To make sure when I look forward that the shimmer shade also shows. As you can see, if I look at you, this one shows. Okay, so going back in with a large shader brush, a large flat shader brush, I'm going to be going in with this shade, this orangey coppery shade, and then toward the inner corner I'm going to be going in with the pinker shimmer. I swear, I want to know what Magic Pat knows when it comes to shimmer shades, because she truly delivers every single time with shimmers. I'm not saying she doesn't with mattes, but shimmers are just a whole nother level for her. So I'm going to go back in with the dark matte shade. I'm going to put it over this corner right here to make sure it blends perfectly with the shimmer. Okay, time to take that tape off. Boom, there's the line. Ain't it lovely? God, I hope this is in focus. If it's not in focus, I'm gonna cry. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a little makeup wipe and I'm gonna just take out the little bit of fallout that I have right under my eye. There's no fallout on the side, but like right here, a little bit of fallout. Doesn't bother me. I swear, take a shot every time you hear a beauty guru say fallout doesn't bother them. There's a lot of those people. I mean, I don't get why it would bother you, but still. And now that I'm caught up with everything, I'm going to actually go in with my face now. I like to do the face before I do the eyeliner, the lashes, and whatever. So I'm going to put on my base products, and then I will be right back.